Yeah, alright. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Achaean preaching the truth, to the four corners of the earth in sincerity. My name is Brother Yakal from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp in Trinidad. I want to say shalom. Right, the name of this video is going to be, by His mercy, we are saved. Right? Because we know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had to give us mercy in order for us to be saved. Because we was evil, you understand? We was once dead. You understand? And the most merciful thing the Lord could have do, the ultimate mercy the Lord had on us, was when we got this truth. You understand? When He gave us this truth, that was the ultimate mercy the Lord had on us. You understand? Because we were growing up to be gangsters, growing up to be adulterers, our women growing up to be hoes and prostitute. And the Lord gave us this mercy. You understand? Which is the truth. That is having mercy on us. Right? Because we still, go through certain things as Israelites in this place. Because, curses. Because of all the curses. But, the Lord had mercy on us by giving us this truth and revealing this unto us. Right? So I'll go down into it now. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, 15, and I'll start from verse 1. It says, But thou, O Yahweh, art gracious and true, long-suffering, and in mercy ordering all things. Right? So this is just to show that the Lord is gracious and mercy ordering all things. Because we know that the Lord is in control of all things. Is He having mercy on us? Wake us up. Because just today I was looking at some debate and they talking about free will. You understand? Some people believe in free will, that they control their own life. You understand? But the Lord chose to put Esau on top and then make Jacob rule in the end. You understand? Having mercy on us through all the transgressions what we did. We have to always remember that the Lord didn't have to choose us. You understand? But the fact that He chose us from the foundation of the earth, we should be merciful. We should, be thankful to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Knowing that the Lord chose us. Like what Isaiah 14 say. Right? I'll just go into a couple precepts. Right? There are a couple precepts here. Into Wisdom of Solomon. And I'll start from verse 4 and 15. It says, This the people saw and understood it not, neither laid they up this in their minds, that His grace and His mercy is with His saints, and that He had respect unto His chosen. You understand? Because many scriptures we read, the Lord has no respect of persons, meaning that the Lord don't care what anybody think, because He is the potter and we are the clay. You understand? Knowing this now, we should understand that the Lord giving us respect and giving us mercy, and that is only for His saints. You understand? So when you wake up to this knowledge of this truth, you always have to count yourself chosen. Right? And never let go of this truth. Because the Lord could be using anybody to wake up the tribes of Israel. You could be a brother in this truth 10 years, and then all of a sudden you give up. You understand? So that's why I say by His mercy we are saved. Because this is the Lord showing mercy unto us, knowing that, He loved us. Because truly the Lord loved us. Because there are plenty of precepts that the Lord say He didn't want to, He didn't want to cast away all of us. But through sin, the Lord had to cast away some of us, because sin's multiplying on the earth rapidly as we speak. And our people, indulge in sin a lot. Our people, they get carried away in this sin a lot. That's why I'd say, this the people saw and understood it not. This is what they do understand. They think mercy and grace is for everybody, when it is not. You understand? Right? That's why I'd say, neither lay they up this in their minds, that His grace and mercy is with His saints, and that He had respect unto His chosen. It said, Thus the righteous that is dead shall condemn the ungodly which are living, and the youth that is soon perfected, the many years and old age of the unrighteous. Right? To understand that they even have the same precept in Wisdom of Solomon 3. And again, the same account in verse 9. Right, it said, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. So they that put your trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is really us having faith, you understand? We will understand the truth. The Lord will reveal it to us. But who does the Lord reveal his secrets to? Let me go down a little bit. It say, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. And what is love? Following the Lord's statutes and commandments. Right? Shall abide with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he had care for his elect. So this is who the Lord care for. This is who the Lord revealing his secrets to. His elect. His chosen. You understand? The Lord ain't revealing his secrets to nobody else. Now I'll go back into the Wisdom of Solomon 5. Right? And 16. Solomon 5 and 16. No, so back here. And get the precept back. Wisdom of Solomon 15. Right? It says, but thou, O Yahweh, art gracious and true, long suffering, and in mercy, ordering all things. For if we sin, we are dying, knowing thy power. So if we tend to sin because we know we in the flesh, we are the Lord's, knowing that the Lord's power, we wouldn't want to sin. We will be frightened when we do something off. Right? That's why it say, but we will not sin, knowing that we are counted dying. Because if you know you are the Lord for you, you wouldn't want to sin. You wouldn't want to go off. Because you're being grateful for the Lord showing that mercy unto you. Right? You're being grateful for the Lord showing that mercy unto you. And you wouldn't want to sin. Because when you read Hebrews 10 and 26, it tells you if you sin willfully, the Lord, there remaineth no sacrifice for sin. So this is why we all the things that we know and growing in the truth, you understand more and more that these things that you can't do. You have to be grateful and show it. Be so grateful that you want to serve the Lord 10 times, as the scripture say. Serve him 10 times more. Right? Because you went off. Right? You went off. So now you have to serve the Lord 10 times more. Search and serve the Lord 10 times more, because you was once in the world. And if I get that precept read fast. Right? Baruch 4 and 28, right? It says, for as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. So this is the thing. When it was your mind to go astray, right? We was once in the world. And then according to Hebrews 5 and 1, the Lord chose you from among men, right? He take you from among men, which was ordinary men, and bring you into the marvelous light. Now when you were brought into the light, it wasn't just brought into the light just so. You have a job now. Your job is to wake up the other, your other brothers, the rest of the, the rest of the elect. That is your job, to wake up the rest of the elect, the remnant. Your job is to teach, be a watchman over Israel, be grateful unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because without that mercy, you would have never, wake up. Because mercy comes in all different shapes and sizes. You understand? First thing, mercy comes with, the Lord giving us this knowledge. First thing first, waking you up, taking you out of the darkness into the marvelous light. And then secondly, mercy comes in, the Lord revealing certain things to you, the Lord are diligent, the Lord giving you the understanding, the Lord making everything possible. Because as I was saying, I was watching a debate earlier on, and they were talking about free will. There's no such thing as free will. Whatever you do is the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Predestinated, you are predestinated to do whatever it is you're doing. Right? Well, whatever it is you're doing is the Lord's will. And this is how you know that the Lord dealing with you, and the Lord being merciful unto you, because He giving you what it is you have to do. He's showing you the things that you have to do. He's showing you how to fast more. He's showing you how to take this thing more serious. So now you have to be grateful. And part of being grateful is staying away from sinning. You understand? Staying away from sin, as I was just reading Wisdom of Solomon. Staying away from sin and being focused in the truth. Because while the elders of GMS was saying, the elder Iramla, he was saying to be focus is to be on fire. Because you will be on fire, which is pushing us with 100, never missing camp, always being out in the streets, always making videos, always trying to edify your brother. You will be doing that if you focus, which is you keeping your eye single. And when you keeping your eye single, what you're doing, you're keeping your eye on the prize. You understand? That is you being focused. And your eye on the prize is what the kingdom of heaven. Your eye on the prize is making it. Well, that when the Lord come, he say, yes, my chosen. You see your body change. You understand? From mortal to immortal. That you make it into the kingdom of heaven without a doubt. That coming on more to the end, you have a more sure hope that you're going to make it. Instead of having doubt. Because you know that you was doing everything the Lord tell you to do. You're feeling that connection between you and the Lord. You're feeling more light in the spirit. You understand? That is how a man and the Lord supposed to do. You're supposed to be grateful because you wake up and you know the Lord guiding you. The Lord making sure you making people watch your video, comments that or your brothers who are around the world subscribing to you and you know getting enlightened. Brothers getting what's the word I'm looking for? Motivated by watching your video. Because the video yappa. And the more you know, the more you do videos, the more yappa things come out the Lord, the guide in the spirit. You understand? And that is what we have to be grateful for, that we on this side. Right? All them things we have to be grateful for, because that is all that represents the Lord mercy. You could have been a wicked nigga, as we always say. You could have been a nigga in the world. You could have been someone else. You could even have to be a Jake. You could have been a Moabite or any height. Besides, you know, a Israelite. You could have been anybody. Right? And then what would happen? You'd be a servant. Right? But we will be we know we're kings, because what the scripture say, I see servants on horses, you know, and kings walking. That's roughly paraphrasing. And that's a fact. But we'll walk until Yahweh Hashem Yahushai come. I walk with the Spirit lead us. You understand? I'll go down into some more precepts here. The book of Exodus. Right? Exodus chapter 20 and verse 6. Right, and it's read from I think I want to read from 1. It says, and Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So right, this is the Lord bringing us out of Egypt. The Lord always reference that, because everything to the Lord is like it was just yesterday. Right? The Lord brought us out of Egypt just yesterday. You understand? And all that was mercy as well too, because we was under hardcore bondage. Right? Then it says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. So now you know the Lord giving you a commandment, have no other gods before him. You understand? Then goes on to say, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth, any idols. It said, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I the Lord thy power am a jealous power, visiting the iniquities of the father upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. It say, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. So that was really the point. You know, the Lord showing mercy unto thousands that love him and keep his commandments. Because to say you love him, you had to keep his commandments. Because he's showing mercy unto you by even giving you the understanding of the commandments and the scriptures. You understand? By making you wake up to know what this parable say, or to understand and to agree. Because if you don't agree with the Bible, then it's obviously the Lord blinding you. You understand? The scripture say, who did the Lord give to understand doctrine, and who he gave to understand scriptures? You understand? Because only we would understand, because the Lord said, my sheep hear my voice. Right? The Lord's sheep would hear his voice, and they will be grateful, because they know that they have something precious, more precious than anything. When we get this knowledge and we wake up to this truth, we get the most precious thing we ever had in our life. We get life. You understand? We now start to live. Coming in this truth, you now start to live. You're now alive. You understand? You was dead all the time. right? And the Lord give us a big list of things to do. And we ought to keep it because all these things represents the commandments, right? Um, I want to get the potter and the clay, because the potter and the clay is a perfect representation of what the Lord could have do. Jeremiah 18 and 1. I'll read from 1. This is the book of Jeremiah 18 and verse 1. It said, "The word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Arise and go down to the potter's house, and there will I cause thee to hear my words. Then I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheels, and the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter. So he made it again another vessel as seemed good to the potter to make it." Right? All this is representing us, the children of Israel. The Lord could have make a vessel, make you anybody. Right? Pay attention. It say, "Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, said the Lord? Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in my hand, O house of Israel." So notice now that we are in the Lord's hand. And he could have make you anybody. He could have make you a Hamite, a Moabite, a Edomite, you understand? A white, so-called white man, so-called Chinese, so-called Japanese, somebody that not in the truth. He could even make you a wicked Israelite. You understand? That is why we have to, that's why it's the scripture say, "O house of Israel, can I not do with you like what I do to this, clay?" The Lord could do this. The Lord could do that. You understand? And what's the next precept, boy? To the book of Job. Let me get the book of Job. Because if the Lord could have make you anything, what would that be? You would have be you could have, if you was an Edomite, you would have been known as a so-called devil. And if you was known as a so-called devil, the word devil goes into what? Deceiver. So when you understand that the Lord even made them, Job 12 and I'll find that. Let's not bear with me. Right. Job 12 and 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver is his. So it being deceived, you understand? Like these two-third Negroes, they are deceived by Esau, Edom, and the other nations with the philosophies. You understand? They are deceived and by the number one deceiver, which is Esau, Edom. You understand? So that they were made by the Lord as well too. They were clay. You understand? And then it have the deceiver, which is Esau, Edom. You understand? The both are the Lord's. The deceived and deceiver is the Lord. You understand? So understand, the Lord could have make you anyone. So being one that was chosen to be in this truth, and one that was chosen to be on the righteous side and wake up into this marvelous light, you understand, to walk in it, you should be grateful. You understand? Because it's the Lord's mercy that he showed upon you to wake you up. That's why the scripture say what manner of person you ought to be. What manner of person you ought to be. Knowing that, the Lord coming and these things happening and it getting real. You ought to be a serious person, because it's not just so the Lord wake you up. You ought to be show most respect to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Knowing that you was awakened. Right? Knowing that you was awakened, because the Lord didn't just choose you randomly. He chose you from since the foundation of the earth. And you can get that in Ephesians. Ephesians 1. Right. According as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. Right? So the Lord had chosen us from the foundation of the earth, that we will be holy, which is separate. Right? Which we will be separate and without blame in him in love. When you say without blame, we ought to be blameless. Right? We ought to be blameless towards the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, knowing the things that he could do to you, fear in the Lord, knowing that, hey, at any moment now he could bug you out and all of a sudden you just, stop calling upon the Lord's name, you're not doing no videos, you're going back into the world eating up your vomit because you want to party, you want to lime, just so you know, you want to take the injection, right? All of a sudden you take this injection now, that is a day, you sign a covenant to death. Because as soon as you take this injection, you welcome something into your body. So you would gladly welcome the next step into your body, which is the MOTB, right? The mark of the beast. You gladly go welcome that into your body, right? And this is the thing. This is when the deceiver catch you, and you become one of the deceived. Now the elect and the Lord's chosen, they not other league by themselves, right? They not mix up. They not mixed up with the deceived or the deceiver. They not in another league by themselves, right? They not higher class, because what the scriptures say, you know more than men. By knowing this truth, you know more than men. You understand? And by having more knowledge than regular men do, you gotta do something with it. You understand? You can't just have it. You gotta spread the news as a man of the Lord, right? You had to do what the scripture is saying as well too. Follow what the scripture is saying. Don't try to be sloppy in this time and not leave any space for being sloppy. Don't leave no space for being sluggard. No space for that in this time, man. The only space we have is the 15 more and more righteousness, more works. Because the Lord close. Right? As I was saying out in the street, the Lord always send prophets to warn you right before, he come. And now you're seeing prophets out on the streets more than ever. So know that the Lord coming. Know that the desolation coming as well too. And what the scripture says, the Lord coming to plead with all flesh. The Lord coming to kill. The Lord not coming to talk. You understand? And by his mercy, he gonna choose you. Now you wanna be part of that chosen number as well too. Because when the scripture say go through the city and smite, right, and set a mark on them that sigh and cry in the streets, talking about the elect, the angels gonna come and set a mark, which is exemption from judgment, which is you not getting killed when the plagues pass. You understand? And when the Lord return, you wouldn't get killed, because when the Lord return, all he gonna see you as a spirit, evil spirit, so he chop your head off clean. The Lord not coming back to talk to nobody again. You understand? He already came, he spoke. Then after he left us in charge, right, as the porter, and we speak same way. Because that's all we could do, pull on Esau heel spiritually. And when we speak here now, you don't listen, you die. You listen, you live. Simple. That's why scripture says it is a light thing for us to be servants of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because we were once in the darkness. You understand? So now that any light, you should know that the Lord is nothing. There's nothing to do. The Lord works. Push hard. Right? I reach. It says verse 5. It says, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahushai to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. Because in John, the Lord say, the entire scripture, Yahushai was actually saying that, the elect was Yahweh's own. They were Yahweh's, and Yahweh gave the elect to Yahushai. You understand? And that is love, because the Lord gave the elect to Yahushai, right, and predestinated them to make it. Right, and I'll just get that quick in John. Look at John, John 17 and verse 6. Right, verse 6, John 17 and 6. It says, I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. It says, thine they were, and thou gavest them me. Right, which talking about the elect. Right, talking to the Yahushai, talking to Yahweh, thine they were, and thou gavest them me. It say, and they have kept thy word. It say, now they have known all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee. So when it said they have known, because the elect would know that, what Yahushai came with is of Yahweh. Right? It was sent by the Almighty Lord himself. Right? Where I reach? It's saying, now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee, for I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me. It's I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. And that's the upper part. Yeah, what shall I say? You pray for them, not for the world. So even to be counted as them, part of them. You understand? You have to be grateful. Real talk. Because that's the Lord's mercy. You understand? Yahushua himself pray for you. To be, if you were part of the elect, that's the Lord's mercy. Right? And when it goes on to say, well, yeah, that is the on that. Right? Because at the end of the day, we already know that the Lord going to choose Israel. Right? The Lord not going to choose anybody else. He always going to choose Israel. Like in Isaiah 14. Right? I'm going to get a precept here. Right? Here we say in John 15 and 16. It say, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. Right? And that's the thing. It even say, the preacher that even say, if you're lacking wisdom and understanding, ask the Lord, who giveth wisdom and understanding. So there is nothing a boy could complain about being in the truth, right? Because the Lord giving you everything. There's everything. You want wisdom and understanding, ask the Lord. He give it to you in due time. He exalt you in due time. You understand? And all that you should be grateful for as well too. Right? Because the Lord don't have to do that. The Lord has no respect to our persons. The Lord would do it because you are the Lord's. You understand? And you're following Lord's statutes and commandments. You become a good servant. Right? They become a servant for the Yahweh Shai. Right? The book of John 4. Right. This book of John chapter 4 and 14. It says, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him as well as a well of water springing up into everlasting life. So that is the end of when the Lord's grace. When the Lord give you the everlasting life, that is one of the major things as well too, right? At the end, because you're drinking of this water. What is this water? The word. You understand? Even the doctrine, because there are a lot of people, try to come up with their own thing. That's why I say the ultimate mercy that Yahweh Shai give us was when He woke us up to the truth. Because we was growing up to be, niggas in the world. And women was growing up to be hoes and prostitutes and adulterers and all kind of different things. So we ought to be grateful that Yahweh Shai woke us up. You understand? You ought to understand and see the grace and watch Him mercy. You understand? So hopefully this video is edifying. I want to say Kalalayam, La Alaha Yanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Akakudash, that will understand the elders and apostles are great millstones. Salutation to the Akiam, preaching the truth. It said sincerity to the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the Aquats listening and learning, respecting their husband. Shalom to the speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are of the nation of Israel. I say shalom until the next one.